This is Review Test 1, Chapter 2. We are going over 2.2, which is subset. Okay, we need to know the difference between a subset symbol and a proper subset symbol. The subset symbol is given us by the C in a line, and the proper subset symbol is given us by a C. And a subset has 2 to the power of n. A set has a 2 to the power of n subsets. So in this case, that if the question asking us how many subsets do this set has, this is a formula you have where n is the number of elements. Now we're going to go through some true-false question here. Question 3 says that 45 is equal to 54. This is going to be a false answer because 45 is not 54. But question 4 says 45 is equivalent to 54. This is true. It's because equivalent, we are talking about the cardinal. So we got one number here and we got one number on the other side. So the cardinal match. So in this case, that will be true. Question 5, the cardinal for empty set is 0. This is true. And question number 6, the cardinal for the empty set is 1. This is false. Question 7. Now this is a set. So set number 1 is an element of a set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be false is because every time when you have an element, we do not use the set. Question 8. 1 is an element of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is going to be true is because 1 is an element of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Question 9. Set 1 is a proper subset of set 1. This is false is because proper subset require extra elements, and this one do not have an extra element. Question 9 again. Set 1 is a proper subset of set 1, 2. This will be a true statement is because set 1 is a subset of set 1 and 2, and set 1 and 2 has an extra elements here. Question 10. 1 is a proper subset of 1 and 2. This is false. The reason why this is false is because 1 is not a set. 1 is a subset of set 1 and 2. This is true. And set 1 and 2 is a subset of set 1 and 2. This is also true. Set 1, 2 is a subset of set 1. This is false. The reason why this is false is because this set is missing element number 2. Okay. Question 13 is asking us is how many subsets does the set K, X is a day of the week, have? So in this case, since we got 7 days in a week, so the subset in this case will be 2 to the power of 7. And how many proper subset do we have? So in order for us to find the proper subset, we have to take the 2 to the power of 7 minus 1. Question number 14 is to write in roster form a set that is equivalent to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but not equal. Now equivalent again is the meaning of it must have same number, same cardinal. So this set has 5 numbers. So in this case, we will need to have 5 elements in there. So it can be A, B, C, D, E. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. It can be any set that has 5 elements, but it cannot be exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the last question is to list all the possible subsets for LED. Now, since this has 3 elements, so the total subsets to this LED has will be 2 to the power of 3, which is 8 subsets. So we have to list all 8 subsets. So we start out with all 3 of them, L, E, and D. And then we start with 2 elements, LD, LE, and ED. So those are the 2 elements, LD, LE, and ED. And the last element is we're going to do individual ones. So a set of L, a set of E, and a set of D. And do not forget the empty set. So you should have a total of 8 subsets. LED, LD, LE, ED, L, E, D, and an empty set.